Okay. And hi and welcome. It's the John Morris Show on a Thursday morning. You can see if you're watching us, we are not in our regular studio, but glad to be at Kish's Complete Car Care today. And always great to come here. Good stuff that we'll share with you and pass along. 5300 Franklin Avenue, 254-772-9331 is the number. And really, again, very hospitable and welcoming as we come in. You would find the same if you brought your vehicle here. And Wes Warwick is joining us, the sales manager. We appreciate your time. How are things?
Doing great. Everything's going good.
Yeah, very good. Thanks for having us here this morning.
Glad to be here. Glad you are here.
Good. So we're heading into, maybe we're out of winter, maybe not. Heading into spring. Yes. What are some suggestions for people and their vehicles as we head out of the winter months?
Yeah, so definitely just get ready, a head start on your air conditioning stuff. You know, in Texas, we're going to get warmer quicker than most places. So we want to get a head start on that because we do get very busy in the summertime. So that's something I always tell people to get a head start on. Spring break's coming up. So always want to check tires, make sure tires are ready for your long road trips. And just general maintenance all the way around. And we can definitely do all of that very quickly here at Kish.
Very good. Very good. And you guys are, you say you can do it quickly. Y'all are great about that. I mean, yes, I'm sure there's sometimes when you get backed up a little bit.
We do.
But we never, like when I bring my wife's car in, I never feel like we're here for an extended amount of time.
Sure. And that's our goal. We want to keep all of our customers coming back because of a timely manner. Sorry, I just heard something. And we have a great group in the back, our technicians. We've got a lot of technicians, and they're all on top of it, make sure that everything's taken care of quickly. They know it. Y'all need to be back on the road, and downtime is very crucial.
Right. You mentioned air conditioning. That's a key thing. I think it's going to be 81 today.
Yes.
And there's a lot hotter days coming,
yes,
right?
Yeah, and you definitely want that today, even 81 in
right.
Texas. You want to kick it on. The heat's not coming on for sure.
That is right. Easy location here. I would think like for Baylor students who are maybe away from home, yep, maybe away from parents, I think y'all do a good job of saying, hey, come here, bring your car here, we'll take care of it.
We do. And the good thing about us with Baylor students and parents being out of state, our TechMetric, our online, where we send all of our pictures and everything that we have wrong with vehicles, the parents can see it. They're not just selling something that you don't need. It's something that is definitely needed. You're going to see it. So it makes all the parents feel good, you know, when they're not here with their kids.
Yeah, very much so. Hey, that's great. And I would think, I mean, we're here in Waco and our kids went to Baylor, but if I was out of state or even out of Waco, that'd be very comforting to know that you got a spot.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't ever want to have your kids somewhere and somebody just trying to sell them something.
Right.
You know, when you get those pictures and you get actual data that's needed to be done, they feel like they're not getting lied to and they're not getting taken advantage of.
That's good.
So it's very good.
Baylor students we know and their parents, or if we know their parents, they will ask us, hey, where's a good car repair place? Yes, always send them to Kish.
We appreciate that very much. We're glad to help any of the Baylor students, and we do offer a Baylor discount as well for kids and parents that don't know that.
Good.
Yes,
good.
Sir.
Very good.
So any students and employees.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, there's a real plus. And 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Yes, sir.
It's a good long day. Plenty of time to drop the car off.
Absolutely.
See Dale Kent over there. He'll be on the road. But driving people, if you need to drop your car, and they can get a ride to work.
For sure. And we also do concierge as well, where we can pick up and take back as well. If Dale's not available, we can take it to you at another point in time. We've got 2 other guys that can help us take those. If you can't get out of work, if you're stuck at work, we can always bring them and pick up if needed.
Good.
Yes, sir.
What else should we know? What would you like our viewers and listeners to know?
Well, I don't know. We're doing a lot more now than, we used to do. We're doing a complete, like leveling kits, accessories. We'll do grill guards, bumpers, wheels, tires. We're actually doing a new complete build right now on an old truck. So we're doing a lot of more than we used to do. We're doing more diesel repair work than we used to. So that's a big need that most don't have. That's very, very time frame work there, but something we can definitely do and definitely offer.
Good.
But on the automotive side of the accessories, anything that goes on the truck, whether it's grill guards, like I said, head racks, any of that for the fleets, we can definitely help with that as well.
Yeah, very good. And this is a good spot for tires also, folks.
We are. A lot of people don't know that we do a lot of tires, but we are a fully equipped tire shop as well. In the back, we do anything from car tires, truck tires, to even 18-wheelers. You know, we have a full service truck that goes on the road, does service calls. You know, we can go to your work even and put a set of 4 tires on if, you know, you can't leave again.
Yeah.
He can come there, do it. You don't have to leave at all. We can send the text link up for payment. It's easy.
Wow.
So any of that, trailers, even backhoe, skid steers, tractors, that full line there we do as well on tires.
That's great.
Yes, sir.
What's your background? What led you here?
So I've been in the tire business for going on 25 years now. Started out when I was I guess I was probably 19, working in the warehouse. I was tire puller and loader and loaded trucks, then moved up to a driver, and then went into sales. And place actually that I worked at went out of business, so I went into retail. And so now I've been in retail for probably closer to, I guess, 17, 18 years now.
Okay. All right. Very good.
My dad was in the tire business since I was a kid. So you just kind of, one of those you fall into and you just can't get out.
Hey, that's great.
Yes, sir.
And Gina's not here right now, I don't think, but she's still kicking around.
Oh, yeah. She's here.
Yeah.
She's not here as much as she used to, but we'll see her once or twice.
Well, good for her. Yeah.
And she's enjoying herself.
That's good.
Yes,
that's
sir.
very good. Well, we appreciate the hospitality and thanks for having us here.
Yes,
and hope it
be
brings
here.
some more people in.
For sure. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks a lot, Wes.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Wes Warwick, he's the sales manager here at Kish Complete Car Care, and we're located at 5300 Franklin Avenue. So if I'm describing that, I guess right out there is Lake Air Drive.
This is Franklin.
I mean, Franklin
Yes,
runs
sir.
right in front,
Yes,
but
right
then the
next
next
to Bob
light.
Mills, then that goes up to Lake Air. Yes, sir.
That's a good description. Next to Bob Mills. So that's where we're located. 254-772-9331 is the number, open from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. every day. And you'll see what I mean about the friendly, welcoming folks that are here. If you come by, bring your vehicle here to Kish Complete Car Care. All right, well, we're off and running on a Thursday live from Kish. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look back at the Big 12 from last night, and that includes the Baylor women. Back from Lubbock, and that was a rough trip for the Baylor women. We'll look at all that when we come back a little bit later. David Wetzel will join us. David, former football letter winner at Baylor, came back, had a great high school coaching career, came back, was an assistant coach at Baylor under Matt Rule and then Dave Aranda, and then the last couple of years has been head of our B Association, the Letter Winners Association. Well, David is leaving. He is getting back into coaching, and he's got a great opportunity. We'll let him tell all of us about that. But David Wetzel will join us coming up in a bit as well. We'll take a break and be right back. John Morris Show live from Kish Complete Car Care, and brought to you every day by the Brazos Landing and Alliance Bank, Central Texas. Take a break and be back right after this. Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
At DeCampli's Italian Ristorante, we are committed to providing an authentic Italian experience. Through exceptional service, delicious food, and a family environment, we want our guests to create memories that they will want to share with their family and friends. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Make your reservation today. Check us out on Facebook and at decampleys.com.
My name is David Maddox, owner of Waco Foundation Repair. I've been in business right at 20 years, incorporated since 2003, and nonstop, very busy business to be in. We stay plenty busy with this good old Central Texas ground that constantly moves and does its thing. If you think you have foundation repair issues, call Waco Foundation Repair today.
And back with us. Welcome back, John Morris Show on a Thursday. We are live at Kish Complete Car Care, and great to be here today. Now we've kind of blocked the payment window, so I apologize. You can still get there right at the end of the table. Yeah, it's good. Oh, and she's got another window on the other side. So, okay, we're good. So I didn't want anybody to come in and say, well, I can't get to the payment window, so service is free today. So no, that's not the case. But I promise you'll appreciate the hospitality and the knowledge of everyone here at Kish. I tell you, there's nowhere else I or my wife would take our cars. So, and for her, it's me bringing her car, but no other place we would go. So I highly recommend it. Kish's Complete Car Care. And remember what Wes told us, discounts for Baylor students and Baylor faculty and staff. So great to be here. We're also brought to you by the Brazos Landing in Waco. Great location there, right on the river, right across from Foster Pavilion, across the interstate from McLean Stadium. Great location. Sit on the deck, sit inside. And remember that $12 lunch menu, always available at the Brazos Landing. And you talk about hospitality, it's great there, Becky and Claude Lindsay and all the folks at the Brazos Landing. And brought to you by Alliance Bank Central Texas, your Central Texas business bank, voted by Forbes 2025 Best in State Banks. Alliance Bank Central Texas values their relationships with their customers and communities. Several locations across Central Texas and on the web, AllianceBankTexas.com is the website. All right, mentioned Big 12 basketball, the Baylor women back from Lubbock. Now, remember yesterday, the build up to this game, Baylor tied with TCU for first place in the Big 12. Coach Collin, we played the clip yesterday. You know, every game is playing for first place. Which it literally is for Baylor in their position here late in the season. And they had lost to Texas Tech by 1 in the Big 12 opener, December 21st. We're looking forward to another shot at Tech. That game, the first meeting with Texas Tech, Talia Scott only played 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes in that game because of an injury. So looking forward to another shot. They go to Lubbock, and Tech playing well also. And Tech just put it on Baylor last night. 87-56 was the final. A 31-point win for the Lady Raiders last night. And just tough from the get-go, but especially in the second quarter. So Tech shot the ball well all night. They shot for the game 56% for the game in the second quarter alone when they outscored Baylor 26-13 and really built a 20-point halftime lead. They shot 79%. They had 11 of 14 shots in the second quarter, and that's 4 of 5 from three-point range also. So, the rebounding, Baylor led in rebounding. It was close, but a 33-30 advantage there. Turnovers were a factor, 21 by Baylor. That was a factor, not the 30 that they had in the loss to West Virginia, but still 21 is more than you would like to have. But it was just the shooting percentage for the most part. Baylor on the night was 36%. And 3 of 17, 17.5% from three-point range. So just ran into a buzzsaw last night in Tech playing at home, shooting the ball well, Baylor not shooting the ball well. Talia Scott and Dariana Littlepage-Buggs led the way with 13 apiece. But even Talia Scott, Baylor's leading scorer, the Big 12's leading scorer, was 3 of 17 from the floor. No, I'm sorry. She was 2 of 13 from the floor. So she had to work really hard for her 13 points. 7 of those were on 7 of 7 free throw shooting. So tough game for Baylor. Big win for Tech. They sweep the season series over Baylor. I think for the first time since 2008, Don't quote me on that, but I think that's right. It has been a long time since Tech has swept the Baylor women, and they did it in a big way, winning by 31. 87-56 was the final last night from Lubbock. Baylor comes home and plays Arizona on Saturday. It is 7 p.m. on Saturday evening. It's a men's-women's doubleheader on Saturday in Foster Pavilion. The men play Arizona State at 3 o'clock, and the women play Arizona, as I said, for senior night on Saturday evening. So good to be back home for the Baylor women, and another big game. And they're still right there in the hunt. There'll be a game out of first place now in the Big 12 standings, but they are right there. And certainly a big game against Arizona on Saturday. So tough timing, I guess, for this. But Nikki Collin will be one of our guests on the Baylor Coaches Show tonight, live from Rudy's. She'll be great. I have no doubts about that. So come join us at Rudy's. Michael Ford will be there, 6 to 6:30. Men's track and field head coach. And then Nikki Collin from 6:30 to 7. So that's our Baylor Coaches Show tonight, live from Rudy's. Come join us there. Always a good crowd when Coach Ford is there. But then when Baylor women's basketball is represented, it's always a good crowd. All right, on the men's side last night, one I would say surprise. Yeah, one. We'll start with that. Utah went to Morgantown and beat West Virginia. And West Virginia has been really good at home. They'd only lost once at home this year. I guess that was Baylor winning in Morgantown. It was their only home loss. And then Utah sitting in last place, alone in last place in the league after K-State's win over Baylor Tuesday. They go in and get the win, only their second conference win of the season. Utah wins 61-56 over West Virginia in Morgantown. So tough loss for the Mountaineers, and a really big win for Utah to win, not just win in Big 12 play, but win on the road. And so they catch up to Kansas State, now 2-11. Both of them are in Big 12 play. Also last night, Kansas, number 8 in the nation, went to Stillwater, knocked off Oklahoma State. 81-69 was the final. Bill Self going back to his alma mater and getting the win over the Cowboys last night. So Kansas gets the win there. And fourth-ranked Arizona at home ends their short 2-game losing streak. They lost twice last week. Remember Monday a week ago, they lost in Lawrence to KU, and then came home and lost to Texas Tech. And they end that short skid with a 75-68 win over BYU. That's a good win. BYU, even without Richie Saunders, very dangerous. So Arizona gets the win. And as the dust settles from last night in the league, there's no games tonight or tomorrow. We've had some Friday games in the Big 12 this year, but not this week. So going into Saturday, Houston and Arizona tied at 11-2 atop the league standings. Iowa State and Kansas are a game back at 10-3. Texas Tech, another game back at 9-4. BYU, West Virginia, UCF, all 7-6, all with hopes of getting to the NCAA tournament. TCU is a game back there at 6-7. Cincinnati at 6-7. So those are the results from last night and the updated standings. You want to look ahead to Saturday. Baylor hosting Arizona State, 3 o'clock in Foster Pavilion. And really the biggie on the schedule is 2 o'clock on ABC on Saturday afternoon. Fourth-ranked Arizona at number 2 Houston. So the top 2 ranked teams in the league, two of the 3 teams in the top 10, 4 in the top 10 from the Big 12. And number 2 hosting number 4, Arizona at Houston, Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock on ABC. Iowa State plays at 23rd ranked BYU. Late night, 9:30 on Saturday from Provo as well. And we mentioned Baylor hosting Arizona State. Swing to Big Monday, Houston at Kansas. So the Cougars host Arizona on Saturday and then go to Kansas on Monday. That is it's a tough double any way you slice it, going from Saturday to playing again on Monday. But that'll be tough for U of H and for Kansas. coming up on Monday. So that's a look around the Big 12 and results from last night and the updated standings as we look at that. A couple of other things to mention in Baylor athletics. Acrobatics and tumbling is back home for the first time this spring on Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. They host Mary Hardin Baylor. It is free admission this year to see acrobatics and tumbling. Steph, I'd like to see you out there. Farrell Center, Sunday afternoon, free admission. Have you been to an acrobatics and tumbling meet? Okay, that's fair. Watch on television, but come in person and you'll be hooked. And I would say that to anyone because it is really upbeat. It is really positive. And Corey's young child there, maybe a future acrobatics and tumbling student athlete herself. But it is really fun for everyone. But it's free. It's Sunday. It's Baylor and UMHB, 3 o'clock in the Farrell Center. Remember, the Farrell Center, now the home of acrobatics and tumbling and volleyball. So it's a lot of good stuff still going on there. That's A&T on Sunday. Softball leaving town. They're headed to Clemson, South Carolina. They'll play in the Clemson tournament. They'll play Lipscomb tomorrow in their first game, Coastal Carolina next, and then Clemson, and then to be determined, depending on how the games go, the rest of the weekend. But a big tournament there, and Baylor softball, even with all the newcomers on the team, a very young team, but they're off to a 9-2 start, and they'll be challenged. Clemson, the team to beat in their tournament. They're the 24th ranked softball team in the nation. So the softball on the road, and baseball headed down the road to Round Rock. They'll play in that tournament there, really high profile tournament, opening against Oregon State on Friday. And Oregon State, I was at the Heart of the Order luncheon yesterday, the support group for Baylor baseball, which is just so good. And you get so much information there on Baylor baseball. They will face I think he's the number 2 on the draft list, possible coming up, the pitcher for Oregon State. It's who Baylor will see on Friday night down in Round Rock. So, there's pros there wearing college uniforms still, but they're going to be in the majors at some point in the not too distant future. And that includes that pitcher for Oregon State. So Baylor and Oregon State comes up tomorrow to open the tournament, and they'll continue there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Purdue is the second game, and I'm drawing a blank on their third opponent down in Round Rock, but a good tournament there. And then they'll go down to Houston for the Astros College Classic next weekend. So that's softball and baseball for the weekend, both on the road. It'll be dark for the most part at Getterman Stadium and Baylor Ballpark this weekend. All right, you're caught up on all things happening in Baylor athletics, and we will take a break. And when we come back, we'll be joined by David Wetzel. David Wetzel is leaving us. He'll always be a big part of the Baylor family, but leaving us full-time now. He's been the last couple of years head of the B Association. He and Kendall Bachon do a terrific job. The B Association is our letter winners association, and David, just the perfect guy for that. He's so friendly and outgoing, and you'll see that in the interview with him, and a great connection for so many letter winners, all sports, men's and women's, through the years for Baylor. Their touch point, their contact with Baylor is a lot of times the B Association. And David does a great job manning that and and providing events, doing events that involve and include letter winners. But he is leaving. He's got a deep coaching background and a real heart for coaching. And when he told me last week, the news that he is leaving for a coaching job, I thought, I knew this would come at some point, because nothing against the B Association job, and he's done a great job there, but he just has a heart for coaching and a heart for kids, and he'll do great. I mean, he'll do great. Let him tell you about the details of that. But David Wetzel is leaving us and going back to coaching, and we'll wish him nothing but the best there. But we'll talk about that with him coming up in just a bit. David Wetzel, so well respected in the coaching ranks. He was played at Baylor, coached at Ellison, I know there were some other stops along the way, and then landed and really planted some roots in San Antonio at San Antonio Reagan High School. And when he left, or before he had left there, he was still coaching there, and they named the stadium after David Wetzel. So tell me that's not great respect from the students, from the administration, from the school district, to have the stadium that you're coaching in named after you. So that's the level of respect for David Wetzel. We share that as well. And we'll visit with him after a break. So stay with us. David Wetzel leaving Baylor Athletics. Take a break and be right back. We are live at Kish's Complete Car Care today, 5300 Franklin Avenue. Come by and visit, and I assure you, you'll enjoy the conversation and the hospitality here and the knowledge. Whatever you have going on with your vehicle, come by and they will check it out, fix it up, high tech as well, and the cleanest shop I've ever seen. So back through doors over here. I mean, you could eat off those floors back there, I think. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they keep it so clean, but maybe a sign of how well this business is run. So we're at Kish Complete Car Care, 5300 Franklin Avenue. Any questions you have, or to set up an appointment to bring your vehicle in, 254-772-9331 is the number, and glad to be here at Kish Complete Car Care Center today. Take a break. David Wetzel joins us after the break. John Morris Show live at Kish will continue from the Rogue Media Network.
If I'm only wearing one suit this summer, it has to be Twillery's Performance Linen. It's wrinkle resistant, machine washable, and built with stretch and breathability that actually moves with you. It'll keep you cool, sharp, and stress-free at your next event.
Some of the best foods that you can eat are very simple foods. So we selected very lean proteins and put them on the best trajectory, the best plane to live a healthy life.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at keeps.com.
Introducing Bark in the Belly Premium Dog Food. 100% of profits go to help dogs in need.
Bidets.com, where we sell mini bidets, not mini bidets.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Back with us, John Morris Show, live at Kish Complete Car Care today, 5300 Franklin Avenue. A great setup, by the way. I came and was expecting to set up my laptop and shoot on the laptop camera, and I get here, and Mike Hamilton is already here, and he's got everything set up. I just walk in and sit down. So thanks to Mike. I appreciate that. And Corey is here with his daughter, Charlie, and Stephanie Beatty is here. Thank you, Steph, for that. So all part of our setup here at Kish Complete Car Care, and great to be here today. All right, as promised, we welcome in our good friend David Wetzel, leaving us in Baylor Athletics. Say it ain't so, but David is leaving us, leaving his spot with the B Association, and before that on the football staff for Matt Rule and Dave Aranda. David, welcome. Thanks for your time this morning.
Hey, J-Mo. Thanks. Always great to see you. And now am I doing this correctly? Because I'm on my phone and I'm in the car.
Yes.
So we're good. I want to make sure that I've done this right.
As long as you're not driving and on the phone and doing it.
I have pulled off, man.
Yeah. That's smart. Good move. Good move. Yes.
Yeah.
And it looks great. Thank you very much. Hate to see you go, but I said this earlier, when you told me about it, I thought, I'm happy. I really am happy for you. I do hate to see you leave us, but to get back in coaching, I think that's great for you.
Well, I appreciate that, J-Mo. We have just so many wonderful relationships and friends and just people that are family, here at Baylor and in this community. And, I'm still a Baylor alum, still a member of the B Association. So that's never going to change. But this opportunity is just something that truthfully is God ordained, something that did not go necessarily seek out. Maybe I'd thought about possibly finishing up coaching, but I don't know that I ever really, went after anything. But this one is just something my family felt strongly about, and they encouraged me on. So thankful for the opportunity, but it's certainly hard to leave so many great people and great friends and the relationships that we have here. But, thankful for my time here.
Yeah, well, it's terrific, and you're right. I mean, that goes without saying. You're part of the Baylor family for the rest of your life, so that's not going to change. I just won't see you as often as I do right now.
Right.
Tell everybody the new opportunity, where you're going.
Well, I'm going to be the head football coach at Prestonwood Christian Academy in Plano, part of the Prestonwood Baptist Church, which if you do any bit of research, it's pretty easy to realize there are a lot of Baylor people there.
Yes.
A lot of Baylor connections, just a wonderful place, Christ-centered education, private school. They strive for excellence in anything that they do. They've been very successful in everything. Obviously, it's a high academic place and just a place with a lot of great families and great young people. And obviously our 1974 Southwest Conference Championship winning quarterback Neil Jeffrey is part of the staff there at Prestonwood Baptist. And there's a lot of other Baylor connections, but just a great place and just an opportunity because of the way they do things. Just a really cool opportunity for us to, kind of finish my career at this type of place as a coach.
Wow, that's great. Do they compete in TAPS? Would that be correct?
Yes, they compete in the highest level of TAPS, and I believe it's TAPS Division I.
Right.
And there's a lot I've got to learn about the whole landscape of things. It's obviously before I've been in 9 years at Baylor, 7 years on the football staff, and before that, it was 13 years at San Antonio Reagan. So I've been in green. I was in green for 22 years.
That's
right. One thing that's got to change. So
what are the colors? What are Prestonwood's colors?
Blue and gold.
Blue and gold. Okay.
Yeah. So got to make a change with that. But prior to that, I've been in Killeen High School for 4 years. So long time in UIL and have not been in TAPS for a while. But there's a lot of wonderful people that will help me out, help me learn the landscape and know how that it needs to be structured and what we need to do to be successful. But I know there's great families and great kids there and a great community, and just really looking forward to getting started and then getting to know people and then really figuring out what needs to be done. That's going to be the fun challenge.
Yeah, man, that is so great. Any chance that Neil Jeffrey will be your offensive coordinator?
I think Neil might have one play in him to throw or fall.
Yep.
But all of us that know him know that he's the greatest encourager ever.
Oh
And
my
so
gosh, yes.
I know that we're going to get
Right.
that. So it's just fun to be around guys like that.
Yeah, isn't that great? And
Yeah.
I won't start naming names of Baylor people that are at Prestonwood, but
Right.
Ron Murph is there, and
Right.
you remember Craig Harper, who was our engineer
Yes, sir. You
for
bet.
25 years. Craig's right there, front and center at Prestonwood. And then there are so many. I mean, there's so many Baylor people there at Prestonwood.
Right. Absolutely. A lot of great Baylor people.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
A lot of Baylor fans, and again, just looking forward to getting to know the people that are there, but most excited just about getting in front of the kids and seeing what they need from a leader and being able to do that again. Last time I actually started a head coaching job, I was 35. So it's a little bit different now. So,
right.
But I will say this. I've been thinking about this a lot. I took a job at 35 at San Antonio Reagan, spent 13 years there, then came to work with Coach Rule, and then came to work with went to work with Coach Aranda. So I've had an opportunity to learn from others and sit under others. And so I think there's been a great deal of learning time and maturity for me that hopefully I'll be able to bring to this job now in my mid to late 50s that I'll be different, and hopefully that's a good thing.
You're a young guy. You got a lot of coaching left in you.
But the deal is, when I was a young guy, I used to go out and do the drills with the players. That will not happen now.
That's smart. Very good. What do you do? Probably meeting your team would be first, and then you got to get a staff together.
Right.
What's kind of your priority list?
Well, really, it's just to meet the team and get in front of them and establish some expectations, and then visit with the staff that's there. Evaluate them, give them an opportunity, but then really kind of figure out what we need to do. I think based on what I just said, having gone through coaching transitions here at Baylor and having done this 3 times myself already as a head coach, I'm not going to rush anything. I think it's wise right now to take it slow and learn everything that I can. Even down to the point of installing things offensively and defensively. I mean, I think we can teach fundamentals and technique and teach concepts any day. But to rush into this is who we're going to be and what we're going to do, and this is going to be the defensive ends coach. I mean, there's just a lot to decide between now and the time that we actually do spring football, and then go into go through the summer and actually get ready for the actual football season. So I'm going to give it some time. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's great. David Wetzel with us, leaving Baylor Athletics, the B Association, and be the head football coach at Prestonwood Christian Academy. And I thought, this because we've talked about it, but when Matt Rule hired you, he came in and he was not a Texan. He was not from Texas. I thought the best hires were you and Sean Bell, and that was almost instant credibility. I mean, you were the president of the High School Coaches Association at that point, and a Baylor guy, and brought you back home and brought Sean here. I thought those were very, very smart hires by Matt Rule. That's a compliment to you.
Well, I appreciate that. I tell people all the time, we were in a great situation at San Antonio Reagan. Probably would have stayed there and retired had it not been for the Baylor job, which is so thankful to Coach Rule for hiring me. The hardest thing to give up was being the president of the Texas High School Coaches Association, because that's an honor. You're selected by your peers. Yeah. And once I took a college job, I had to give that presidency up. Obviously, those are still great relationships, still great people involved in that. But that was one thing. That was one of the hard things about that. But I have no regrets. Matt was great to me and my family. We just got to do a lot of wonderful things. And our middle son, Skylar, was able to play here and get his master's degree. And then our youngest son, Chase, was able to go through and get his bachelor's and his master's here at Baylor. So, I'm so thankful and so grateful to Coach for hiring me, and for Coach Aranda for keeping me on and allowing me to be a part of things. And I got to be with and coach and recruit and deal with a lot of tremendous young men. and families. And so have nothing but great memories and thankfulness for my time at Baylor.
Yeah. And you're a relationship guy, and that's a real plus, whatever role you fill. And that was important when you were coaching, but then especially with the B Association.
Yeah.
I just thought you were the perfect guy to take over for Walter there in the B Association. How has that experience been the last couple of years?
I've gotten to talk and deal with and meet with and sit and visit with and talk on the phone with so many of my heroes, so many people that I've looked up to, and then try to bring in the younger folks that, are proud Baylor letter winners. Just an incredible group of people, that range in age from 22 to 102.
Yeah.
just some awesome people. And, I'm just so thankful to be able to do that. And that was easy for me because I am that. I'm a part of that.
Right.
And my grandfather was a Baylor letter winner. My uncle was a Baylor letter winner. I have a son that's a letter. So all those things are just made it easy for me. And I'm just thankful that I was able to do that. Walter and I have a dear, great friendship relationship, and whoever fills this role in the future, I'm going to tell that the B Association is in incredible shape. It's got wonderful people involved. It's got a tremendous board. It's financially stable. It's just an outstanding organization. And, I'll still be a part of it. Just won't be the executive director.
Yeah, true. Who's the president right now? Is it Katie?
The president is Tim Jackson, the
Tim Jackson.
Express GM.
Very good.
And Tim and I have had some great conversations over the last few days. The VP Emeritus is Dusty Sanderson, who's just a dear friend and just an incredible part of the B Association. And I have no worries that will continue to be a thriving, outstanding organization for Baylor University.
Yeah, well, you've helped make it that way, and it's going to be big shoes to fill for sure in that role as executive director of the B Association. But what's your time frame? What's your timetable?
Well, I am going to do a few meet and greets and kind of get the lay of the land at Prestonwood. But I still have some things to take care of at Baylor. Still have some things. I just can't walk out and leave without buttoning several things up. We've got a board meeting with our B Association board coming up very soon, and that's going to be an important deal to kind of lay out what the future, the things that are already on the books, things that need to be taken care of. And so I have to brag on my assistant at the B Association, Kendall Bachon. She is a rock star. She has been an encourager to me, and she has just helped me out so much. And she will keep this thing running. And so I just want to give a shout out to her. Just an awesome young lady.
Well, y'all are a great team there with the B Association. And again, we're going to miss you, but please come back and see us, and we'll always stay in touch and wish you nothing but the best.
Well, I appreciate that. This is a new fun challenge for us at this point in time of our lives, but we're still Baylor people. We've still got so many dear friends here. And so just know that we will absolutely stay connected.
Great. You're keeping the ranch in Gatesville, so you'll be coming this way.
Keeping the home and the ranch, and because there's just too many good things we have in Central Texas that that we will be able to come back to. Absolutely.
And that's great. Well, love you, man. I appreciate it.
And
I appreciate you greatly.
What you do. Yeah.
I appreciate you. Wish you nothing but the best. I'm a Prestonwood Christian Academy fan as of today.
Let's go. Anybody if you're listeners, anybody can come see me at any time.
Good.
So, all right.
Thanks for your time.
J-Mo.
All right. Travel safe. We'll see you. David Wetzel leaving as executive director of the B Association, and he has done a terrific job there. He and Kendall Bachon, and taking over as the head football coach at Prestonwood Christian Academy. I should ask him what the enrollment is there. I bet it's pretty good size at Prestonwood. I think everything related to Prestonwood is good size, but some great people there, the ones that I know. So I know that David will add to that, and he's going to be with a good group of people at Prestonwood. Appreciate his time visiting with us. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment, live from Kish Complete Car Care Center. They're popping up some fresh popcorn right now. Come on by, 5300 Franklin Avenue. We're also brought to you by Waco Foundation Repair. David Maddox, locally owned and operated. Waco Foundation Repair believes in one principle, one family, helping another. They provide a full range of foundation repairs. They don't just do the job, they do the job right. WacoFoundationRepair.com. John Morris Show continues live from Kish Complete Car Care Center right after this.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
It's a great meditation sport. It's just yourself. You get out here, feeling the rhythm, feeling the rhyme. It's a good time.
It gives me the opportunity to hang out with the fellas for about 5 hours, and I get some solitude, relaxation, and a great time.
Malban Golf.
As life goes on, it settles into patterns. But it doesn't have to go that way. You just have to do one thing. Get out of the house. Get out of your comfort zone. Leave room for the unexpected.
American Tourister.
For those who want the best, look no further than the Founders Series by Louisiana Grills. If you want the best food, then you need the best grill. Louisiana Grills.
At DeCampley's Italian Ristorante, we are committed to providing an authentic Italian experience. Through exceptional service, delicious food, and a family environment, we want our guests to create memories that they will want to share with their family and friends. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Make your reservation today. Check us out on Facebook and at decampleys.com.
Back with us live from Kish Complete Car Care Center, 5300 Franklin Avenue. One final segment. Wrap things up from here. Charlie, they're breaking out the snacks, so we got to keep Charlie occupied. But there's some popcorn being popped here, so great location for a lot of reasons. Kish Complete Car Care Center. We're also brought to you by Tow King, here to help the next time you're stuck on the road. A locally owned and family-run business. Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, highly trained operators. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. And David Wetzel texted me after the interview. I asked on the air what the enrollment is at Prestonwood, and he says it's about 500. So there you go. That's the number there, enrollment at Prestonwood Christian Academy. And then Corey Dickman, who's here, reminds me that James Villade is the baseball coach at Prestonwood. So another guy with a Baylor background, James Villade, and, John Villade also, but James, the baseball coach there. So David's going to get there, and he's going to find so many people that he probably already already knows or know him with Baylor connections. So really cool. David moving on to become the head football coach at Prestonwood Christian Academy. All right, we like to do birthdays here in the final segment. Always fun to recognize and honor people and remember them on their birthday, and that's fun to do. You talk about a Baylor baseball legend and a Baylor Athletics Hall of Famer. It's Marty Crawford, and it's Marty's birthday today. Marty over in Tyler and doing a great job there, but happy birthday to Marty Crawford. I'm going to shoot him a text and tell him happy birthday. Mike Paris, friend of mine from Danville, Kentucky. Happy birthday to Mike, former mayor of the great all-American city of Danville, Kentucky. It's Bo Carter's birthday today. Bo was with media relations in the Southwest Conference and has a Mississippi State background. And there's not a friendlier person. Well, I would say this. If there's a friendlier person on earth than Bo Carter, it's probably David Wetzel. So there's a mention for both those guys today. But Bo Carter, so friendly, and he's been doing that job for so many years and works with the Baseball Writers Association now and helps out with the Cotton Bowl and doing a lot of other things. But happy birthday to Bo Carter today. It's Daryl Williamson's birthday, former quarter miler here at Baylor, Olympic gold medalist. Remember when he and Jeremy Warner combined on the 4x4 relay and won gold in the Olympics. So happy birthday to Daryl Williamson today. My story about Daryl is, one of them is when Michael Johnson won a gold medal in, I think, the 92 Olympics. I said, or maybe it was 96, I said, hey, those runner's tags you wear, what do you do with those? And he said, I don't know. I mean, I throw them in a box probably. And I said, hey, if you ever have one that you could spare, I would love to have one of those. And sure enough, right after that, Michael Johnson brings by one of his runner's tags from the Olympics. And I get him to sign it, and I put it in a frame with a picture, and it's one of the prized possessions in my office. So I got that from Michael, and then here Daryl and Jeremy go to the Olympics, and I say to those guys, actually they came by my office, and I showed them what I had from Michael, and I said, hey, if I could ever get a runner's tag from one of you guys, I'd love to do the same thing. And they said, all right, we'll look and see. And sure enough, Daryl Williamson comes through and gives me one of his runner's tags from the Olympics. And I get he and Jeremy and Coach Clyde Hart, who coached them at Baylor and in the Olympics, to sign it. And that is another of the prized possessions in my office. So thanks to Daryl for that. And he's living over in Atlanta now. Don't see him that often, but I'll text him today too. Happy birthday to Daryl Williamson. Who else do we have? Cliff Smith's birthday, good drummer. Happy birthday to him. Alan Ray's birthday is today. Jimmy Banks' birthday. Laura Martin Sharanza. She was Laura Martin when we worked together at KWTX. Happy birthday to her. And then I would add James Wessling with Big 12. Big 12 today, Big 12 Studios, does a lot of games for ESPN. So happy birthday to James Wessling today as well. 19th day of February. Let me look at another list before I get out of here. I've got a couple of different birthday lists. You got one? 8 months. Okay. Steph says hers is in 8 months. So we'll get back to you. Should I mention that every day between now and then? All right. 2 weeks ago, we got you on. Yeah, we had you on. Yeah. Yeah, Corey was 2 weeks ago. Steph, 8 months. We'll mention that every day between now and then. It's also Doug Ash's birthday. Doug, former basketball assistant here at Baylor, now is scout in the NBA, and always fun when Doug comes by and he's scouting our players or other players in a game that Baylor's involved in. And Doug lives on with Pat and I in that we refer to when we get per diem from basketball when we travel. The name for that is still Ash Cash because Doug was the guy who, when he was here on Dave Bliss's staff, would hand out the per diem, and it became Ash Cash. And to this day, when we get anything, if we get anything from Ty Beard, it is still referred to as Ash Cash. So happy birthday to Doug Ash, now scouting in the NBA. All right, we got to move out of here. We appreciate your being with us today. The crowd continues to grow. Corey and Kate Holcomb are here. Good to see y'all. And thanks again to the hospitality of West Warwick and everyone here at Kish Complete Car Care Center, 5300 Franklin Avenue. Give them a call, come by, and I will promise you that they will take care of you and your vehicle in the best possible way. 254-772-9331 is the number. Great to be here at Kish. Lord willing, we'll be back in the studio tomorrow. Thanks to Brandon and Garrett behind the scenes. And thanks to Steph and Mike and Corey Dickman, who are here from Rogue Media Network. Thanks for being with us. So long for now. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
At DeCampli's Italian Ristorante, we are committed to providing an authentic Italian experience. Through exceptional service, delicious food, and a family environment, we want our guests to create memories that they will want to share with their family and friends. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Make your reservation today. Check us out on Facebook and at decampleys.com.
My name is David Maddox, owner of Waco Foundation Repair. I've been in business right at 20 years, incorporated since 2003, and nonstop, very busy business to be in. We stay plenty busy with this good old Central Texas ground that constantly moves and does its thing. If you think you have foundation repair issues, call Waco Foundation Repair today.